Good morning, everyone. We are gonna continue with some more Breath of the Wild, exploring Hateno. We're gonna get the Sheikah Slate upgrades that apparently are base features, but for whatever reason, the Sheikah Slate decided it needed to delete those because those weren't important. But they are, if you want anything about the plot. Alright, here we go. Hey, you! Linky, thank you so much. Now then, take a look over there. The guidance stone must be starting to react. There's nothing mysterious about it. This is pure science. My sweet little guidance stone. You sure know how to make this old researcher's heart flutter. Well then, let's go ahead and restore some Sheikah Slate runes for you. Give me a nice snap. Go on, no time to be shy about it. Oh, her enthusiasm is infectious. Nice one. Okay then, Sheikah Slate repair underway. Guidance stone lock removed. Now, let's do this. Yeah, no, I like that character. I'm glad in Age of Calamity they fleshed her out more, because she's just as enthusiastic in that as she is in this. It's great. Camera, Hyrule Compendium, and album missing files confirmed. Starting repair. So I feel like the guidance stones and the Sheikah Slate have like an audio feature, because as far as I'm aware, there's no like laptops or anything like that that you can, or tablets that you can plug into them other than the Sheikah Slate to, tell it what needs to be added onto it. So I think they just talked to it and said, hey, we need the camera back on this. And there's all the pictures. Creatures, monsters, food, weapons, treasure. Repair complete. And it's done. So, is that all fixed up now? Let's see here. Which one is it? Camera, Hyrule Compendium, album. Yep, looks good. So, I know this is sudden, but hear me out. Take a picture of me with the camera. Oh, and don't forget to let me see it. Right. I remember the button now. Purah. Save. Hey! How's the picture taking going? Did you get a cute picture of me with the camera? Ooh, I can't wait to see it. Let me see. My, who is this beautiful young creature? Huh? Oh, I guess that's my cue. Sorry, I kind of lost it there. It wasn't on purpose. She has ADHD, like, out of everything. She has all the ADHD. It's not just a pretty girl in these images, yes. There's also some old landscape photos stored in the album. I knew Princess Zelda had made frequent use of the camera feature, but this... Hey, Linky, it dawns on me that you were Princess Zelda's appointed knight, which means there's a strong possibility that you accompanied her to all of these places where these pictures were taken. Oh, right, the lost memory thing could prove troublesome. Don't lose hope, it just means these pictures could be a missing piece to help restore your lost memories. If my hunch is correct, I suggest you check in with Impa. She knows more about Princess Zelda than even I do. Oh yeah, there's just one more thing I need from you. You don't have to worry about this until after you see Impa, but I want you to bring me back some ancient materials. Bring them either to me or to Robbie at the ancient Akkala Ancient Tech Lab. Ugh, can't English today, apparently. As if my joy weren't enough, if you bring us ancient materials, we'll give you something good as a reward. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, that means fighting guardians. Which again, I'm bad at fighting. So fighting guardians and Lionels. We'll get to those guys real soon, I'm sure. Hello. What do you need? Ancient Tech Lab. The Hateno Ancient Tech Lab is where we Sheikah researchers study the specific contributions of our ancestors. We aim to apply our findings to the world of today and to unravel the mysteries of the shrines and divine beasts. I'm personally interested in exploring these entities from the geopolitical and structural engineering point of view. The potential of using modern methods to reconstruct and iterate upon the past is simply to... Oh, putting you to sleep, am I? Well, speaking in terms that may be of interest to you, to develop technology to effectively still Ganon, the infinite evil that has played Hyrule throughout time, we believe this can be achieved by studying and improving upon the creations of those who came before us. Is there anything else you need? Nope. Okay then. Alright. Do I have any materials currently from Guardians? Because I know I've fought... Okay, there's the shaft, some springs, some screws. I don't think I have any cores. Alright, let's see what she says. Hey, something on your mind? Something good? Aha! I'm glad you asked. If you bring me some ancient materials, I'll power up your runes. You'll need 3 ancient screws to power up the Sheikah sensor. You'll need 3 ancient shafts to power up the remote bomb. You'll need 3 ancient cores to power up stasis. If we're on the same page, stop staring at me and hurry up and bring me some ancient materials. Let's see. I think I had enough screws. Snap! I think you should go see Impa first, but if you're saying you already have some ancient materials, then why don't we go ahead and power up your Sheikah Slate? Ancient materials. Now then, in exchange for those ancient materials, I'll power up a rune on your Sheikah Slate. So, which rune do you want to power up? Let's see. I can't do bombs yet, but I think I can do the sensor. 3 ancient screws. Yes. 3 ancient screws and a cute snap. Here we go. Snap. Hey ho, got it. Hooray, the Sheikah sensor upgrade underway. Guiding stone lock removed. Now, let's do this. Oh, I do enjoy her enthusiasm. I think this one lets me pick different things that I can track my sensor. Because right now it's just tracking shrines. Yep, compendium items. Let's see, if your sensor has been augmented to search for things other than shrines, it will react when you are close to those things. Have set it to look for. Head in the direction where the reaction is strongest, then you should be able to find the thing you're looking for. Alright. And hitting the plus button means we can change what it looks for. Yahoo! My little guiding stone did the trick. Oh, the Sheikah Sensor Plus. I really want to see it. Yes, quite. So if you don't mind, how about showing Simon that specific Sheikah Sensor Plus later? Alright. Let me double check. Yeah, I only have 1 shaft. I have no cores. So... Or did she need springs? Let's find out what she needed. Let's see. I know. Ah. I don't have shafts. Okay, so it wasn't springs. It was shafts. Alright. Fighting Guardians. Alright. Actually, I'd go see Impa. So, see, we already talked about the race course, so we'll delete that stamp. Didn't look like there were many ruins or, destroyed buildings in this area, which makes sense just for the simple fact that the Great Calamity didn't get this far. Because they said, even whenever you talk to people in the game, that, Fort Hitano, there was a miracle that happened, and that's the only reason why this region didn't suffer as poorly as some of the other regions with the release of Calamity Ganon. But, so we'll just teleport to the village.
Sorry, everyone. We seem to have had some technical difficulties, but I think we got that fixed, so we can go back to what we were doing, which was, going to talk to Impa about, her sister Purr, saying we should go talk to her. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna glide down here. There we go. Alright. I heard Purr was giving you the runaround, but you seem just fine. Cause Impa's a master spy, cause of course she is. Locked mementos. Now then, let me see. Aha! This is without a doubt the camera that Princess Zelda used 100 years ago. It could be that you visit the locations within these pictures, you will be able to restore some of your lost memories. Come back here once you've tried going to at least one of those locations. Well, luckily, one of those locations is at one of the ruins we want to look at, so yay! There is something I wish to give to you. Alright. I do find it slightly disappointing that those doors close right as you approach them. Alright. So check the map real quick. Yeah, we will run to go over here and explore this area. Which I do have some information about that I can share with you guys, so that'll be fun. Just have to go up to the Great Fairies area. And let's see. I believe there might be some bloopies around here, so we'll see if we can. Oh, yep, there's one. Got a little bit of money from it. Here's the blue one. Alright. Also get some fairies that we lost because we were beating up some enemies. Oop, nope. Didn't sneak up on that one. That's okay. I can get my arrow back. Let's see, there's a fairy. Just have to make sure I go slow enough to capture 2 fairies. Excellent. Those will be helpful. Got that one. Did I just scare that one away? I did just scare that one away. Oh well, at least I got one. Alright. Deer! Here we go. Buck and doe. Oh, and it's Korok. Puzzle. Not that these are particularly hard. But it's good to have. You know, weapon slots. Cause, oh, apparently my game froze on me. Give me one moment, guys. I'll fix that. we're back. Again, sorry for all of the difficulties we seem to be having. Let's see, my camera zoomed out a little bit. Zoom it back in a little. There we go. That's better. Alright. So yes. Korok puzzles, because I need all the help that I can get. Magnesis. Am I close enough? I am. Excellent. No. Here we go. Come on. Get in your spot. Your hole. Whatever. There we go. Haha. Yeah, I need all the help from these guys that I can get. Lanayru Road, West Gate. So yeah. Excuse me, my allergies are acting up. But if you look at the Creating a Champions book on page 282, it talks about this area, and during initial designs they called it Spider's Nest Mountain, which might have something to do with like plot that they were considering putting in this area, which they could technically still do in this second game if, you know, this area used to be overrun with Skulltulas, and they decided to flood them out of their subterranean home, which the next game seems to have some, you know, subterranean elements to it, which might be fun. Or maybe their original designs, they planned on making this look like, you know, kind of like a giant spider's web instead of this short T or Y, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, no, if this area in the next game has a bunch of Skulltulas in it, I think that'll be really entertaining. Terrifying, because I don't like spiders and all that. But there are spider species that are considered colony spiders, and from what we've seen of Skulltulas, they might be you know, if they were a real creature, they might also be colony spiders, which is terrifying. Because, yeah, we need those guys, you know, to live together and work together. I can tell you've trained your body well. I'd say you're familiar with both sword and bow, correct? That's a good skill set. Why don't you join the Yiga clan? Yiga clan? What? You don't know? Fine, I'll tell you. The Yiga clan, it's a powerful, brave group of warriors founded by Master Koga and dedicated to defeating a hero thought long dead. I will take your life. Well, that's... Apparently Impa's not the only master spy around. That's fine. Hi. Yeah, I'm aware it's badly damaged. Where's my other spirit at? There we go. That'll do better damage. There we go. Yay, Vicious Sickle. And what did he drop? Some bananas. And money. Yay. Alright. Looking at the map, it didn't look like there was anything interesting over here. I've heard speculation before that part of the reason why this might have been called the Spider's Nest Mountain is because this is where they found a bunch of guardians. Guardians do look kind of like spiders. I can 100% give people that. And if there was like a quarry here where they uncovered a bunch of guardians, quarries do look kind of mountainous at some point whenever, you know, you dig deep enough and you go far enough along. They do kind of start looking mountainous. But let's go ahead and go look at the actual ruin area. So this is the West Gate, it said, for Lanayru Road. And this, you know, it looks pretty old even before like 100 years. And gates usually imply that at some point it had a door, but I don't think these would have had doors on them. Ooh, excuse me again. Allergies suck. Because the sides are, really well decorated too, where the door would go. And you don't usually decorate the interior because the door's gonna just hide all that. Excuse me again. Again, sorry everyone. My allergies are worse than I thought they would be. Oh. But yeah. These look pretty old. And, let's see. I would guess that these were probably ruins even before the calamity hit. The calamity just didn't help any. And at some point it will tell us that, this is Lanayru Promenade, which a promenade is like a leisure public walk area. So what I would imagine is that on the other side of this, through the east gate, is the path that pilgrims would take to go to the Spring of Wisdom. Well, hello to you too. Give me this club. I'll take your club too. Apparently my weapons are full. That's fine. Let's see. Get those bits. Aha! Could pick it up. So, this is probably where families and friends of the pilgrims going to the Spring of Wisdom would kind of sit and wait for them to come back from their journey up the mountain. But it doesn't really have anything that looks like hotels or lodging. And there's murals here, as you can see, but that one's pretty badly damaged. I think there are some better looking ones further ahead. Because those lodgings were probably located somewhere else nearby, but still somewhere else. And that one had a choo-choo in it. Blackened crab. Alright. There we go. Alien room. And this looks like it might have had a ramp here at one point. Where, if you had a personal boat, you could bring it here and kind of cruise down the waterway that they have here. Let's see if we can find some of the better looking murals somewhere. That one's not too bad looking. Pull out the camera. It's kind of hard to make out what that might be, though. Alright. So we'll just keep trucking along until we can find something we can actually, maybe distinguish out of. Yeah, the Goblin's trying to figure out what he heard. You heard nothing, it's okay. Really? You're gonna come and investigate? Okay. See, these guys are pretty clever. He totally avoided me. Ow. Alright, Traveler's Claymore is gone. He has a spear. We'll use a spear too. Now we'll take his spear. Spike Bokobo spear. Alrighty. Alright. Let's see, what do I have? I can break open. There we go. Let's see, there's some more murals. Let's see if we can look at them and figure out what they might be. No, it's still not a great image. But whatever it is, it looks like it might have a head. Maybe a tail. Not easy to make that out at all. That one's even worse. Oh, look, a chest. Goody chest. Well, that was unfortunate. That's okay. You can break those open with that. Yay, arrows! Again, sorry about that, guys. Shock arrows, nice. But yeah, here someone probably, you know, had a boat. Lanayru Promenade. So yeah, this is where probably families and friends of the pilgrims would wait and stay. But again, you could bring, you know, some boats that you had, so then that way you could kind of go along this little riverway. And at some point, it looks like there might have been a path that goes to the other side of where, like, the waterfall is. So then that way you could go to the shrine that's up there. And those little Zophos are like, what's that over there? We're not going to play with you guys. And it looks like it's flooded, which, with Calamity, you know, having come through this area and probably wrecked these ruins even more. That's why it's got flooded, is because some of the drainage grates that they probably had got clogged. And if this was man-made, as I said earlier, to kind of deal with Skulltulas, then, oh yeah, calling for help. Oh, you have a spear. Oh, and you're slightly darker than the rest of your friends. That's okay. One of you guys has a bow. I don't like this guy with the bow. We're gonna take out the big heavy hitter first. Oh, well, he just fell in the water. That helps. Leaps and bounds. Ow. Let's see. Probably should have had better look at that. Ow! Do I have food? I do have some food. Good, 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 good. Alright, let's see. Let's eat one of my defense foods. Actually, let's eat the things that are just there and I can't really do anything with. There we go. Oh yeah, give me your... Alright, that guy. Yay. Alright. You only have so many friends, dude. And this was the guy with the bow. Let's see. A couple of bow. Do I have any bows that I can get rid of? Let's find out. I do have a bow that I can get rid of. Drop that one. Pick up this one. How about shields? Do I have any shields that I can get rid of? Yeah, we'll drop one of these. And go pick up one of the... that spiked one. Since it's going to be a little bit better. There we go. So yeah, the pilgrims, family, and friends follow them to the Shrine of Wisdom, wait here along the promenade. And they can also, go through and pay their own respects to the Shrine of the Hero that's over here. Oh, look, there's a mural. Let's see. That one's not really great looking either, is it? No, not really. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and climb up this, so then that way I can just walk over instead of trying to go through and jump across. Let's see. That looks almost like a person or something. Los Elfos. Well, we'll come down and play with you. He was camouflaged, trying to be sneaky and hide. Sulfosorn. Got enough weapons. So yeah, there's a mural piece that doesn't look like it's too badly damaged. So there's some speculation that, this might be a mural of a Loftwing, because you have this bill right here, and then there's one eye, and then there's the other eye, and then you have like the plume on top of the head here. Let's see, that's a slightly different design than some of the other ones that we've been looking at. Hard to say what it is. Huh. And then there's that one that kind of looks like a person again. But yeah, at one point it looks like there used to be like a proper path that came from down and around and then went over that way, because the shrine's right there, which let's go activate that, so then that way we have a teleport point. And it looks like there used to be a fountain down there too, which if this was man-made, then you could set it up so then that way all of the water would, come from the fountain and from the waterfall area. Alright, pick up some sneaky river snails. Korok. Alright, yep, where are you at? That's fine if you're going to just stay in the water. I know how to deal with you. Whoop. Pick it up. Oop. Come on, pick up. There we go. Pick it up. Right button, throw. Left button, explode. Ow. This is kind of tedious, but it works really well against them, so we're gonna do it. Haha. He's lost his spear, which works for me. Oop, I walked into that one. Alright, let's eat something before this other guy comes to play with us. Let's see. Food. Eat that. Eat this. Alright, that'll work. Oh, huh. If you want to come back over here and play. gonna grab these bits and pieces. Lazalfos Talon. Alright, that guy wants to hide in the water. That's fine, he can hide in the water. We'll let him. But yeah, before this whole thing flooded, it looked like there was a path that connected the main way over to this fountain area. And then the main road also connected to the path that led up to the... You gonna come back over here and play with me? No? Alright, use the bomb. Yeah. There we go. You gonna come over here, or are you gonna sit in the water too? Yeah. Jerk. I wonder if I can hit him. Nope. Well, he was backing away from the bomb. So apparently he's figured out that I'm killing him and his friends with my bombs. Oop. Walked into that one too. There we go. Finally! I've defeated them all. But yeah, let's go over here and take a look at this area where there used to be a path. What's this splitting over here? Oh, that's a Zolfos horn. Oh, and another one hiding. And blew him up. You gonna come back up out of the land? He is. Cool. I can hit you a lot. Alright. What's in the chest? Fire arrows. Awesome. Let's see. Any other notes that I have here? But yeah. It also mentioned in creating a champion on the same page that, you know, when the Great Calamity hit, it ruined the promenade, but I kind of wonder if, you know, it didn't just make it worse, like the Calamity collapsed this walkway here and the walkway over there, but before everything was still kind of, you know, in a state of slight decay. Not because this area wasn't important, but just because, you know, maintaining ancient structures is kind of hard. Let's see. Do you have a hammer? So then I can hit those rocks. Rock salt! And now I'll have the ability to get some money. Ah. Let's see. Luminous stone. Like I said, I'll go ahead and activate this shrine so that I can use it as a teleport point. Alrighty. I can now teleport here anytime that I want. And I think I saw another little Korok piece. Oops. Here we go. Again, there's that little piece that looks like it might be a human or something. There's no real way to know. The other one that's, you know, kind of weird looking. And another potential loft wing, but that one's also pretty badly damaged. Let's see. Here it is. There's the Korok spot. Yeah, hit it. Alright. Go ahead and go over to these pieces of rubble, because that'll be easier to climb across the rubble than to try and swim across. And swim over here. There's a fish. Mighty carp. Mighty carp. Let's see, we should be almost to the edge here. There it is. There we go. So we'll keep going along the promenade. See if there's anything else interesting that we can spot. Let's see, club spear. That wall looks like it has some more murals on it, maybe. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. Got it going again. But yeah, in case anyone missed it, because I'm not entirely sure when it decided to stop streaming on me entirely, towards the east gate is probably one of the better shaped murals where you can see where it's kind of it's the loft wing, because again that's probably the best looking one we've come across in this entire promenade. And this kind of looks like there's 3 people down there, but it's really hard to tell what that is supposed to be. Maybe in... oh, nope, it froze on me again. Alright, so sorry about that. We're back. Don't know why it's wanting to be so weird. But it is, and that's okay. We'll make it work. Figure it all out. Alright, East Gate. Oh. And look, the memory spot that I was talking about. We'll recall the memory real quick. And the memory helps establish why, you know, I think this used to be kind of ruinous even before the calamity hit. Because you'll see in the memory, like, that's the picture from 100 years ago. It still looks in pretty rough shape. It's not super terrible, but I think the Calamity just made everything worse because no one bothered to come here for 100 years to kind of help upkeep it. Which suggests that the ruins are much, much older.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. How'd everything go up there on the mountain?
So you didn't feel anything? No power at all?
Sorry, no.
Then let's move on. You've done all you could. Feeling sorry for yourself won't be of any help. After all, it's not like your last shot was up there on Mount Lanayru. Anything could finally spark power to seal Ganon away. We just have to keep looking for that thing.
That's kind of you. Thank you.
If I may, I thought you... well, I'm not sure how to put this into words. I'm actually quite embarrassed to say it. But I was thinking about what I do when I'm healing. You know, what usually goes through my mind. It helps when I think about...
It's here.
This is it then.
Are you sure?
Positive.
It's awake. Ganon.
Let's stop wasting time. We're gonna need everything we got to take that thing down. Now, champions, to your divine beasts, show that swirling slide who's boss. Link will need to meet Ganon head-on when we attack. This needs to be a unified assault. Little guy, you get to Hyrule Castle. You can count on us for support, but it's up to you to pound Ganon into oblivion.
Come, we should go. We need to get you someplace safe.
No. I'm not a child anymore. I may not be much use on the battlefield. But there must be something I can do to help.
Poor Zelda. I don't understand why no one taught her any, like, combat stuff. Because, you know, having your royalty being able to defend themselves, even if they are supposed to have divine power, seems like a good plan to me. But yeah, as you can see in that memory, like, this place has always been kind of ruinous, and I think the Calamity just made it worse. And since it's always been kind of ruinous, that suggests that this stuff is really, really old. So we'll go a little further to see the shrine area. Let's see, what do we got here? Goat. And that's the Lionel. Yep. Which the Lionel's really close to the goat, and the goat doesn't seem to care. Which it almost makes me wonder that if, you know, at one point the Lionels were like spirit guardians of some kind. And, like, that fox is running right next to the Lionel. The fox did not care about the Lionel. Like, apparently I'm more terrifying than the Lionel to that fox. So, I wonder if the Lionels hadn't have been influenced by Calamity Ganon, if, you know, they might be just, like, guardians and, you know, not terrible, awful creatures. And then over here is Purifier Lake, which... let's see, on the map. Yeah, Purifier Lake. Which would have been a spot, you know, someone before going up to the Shrine of Wisdom would have probably stopped there to do, like, a ritual cleansing. And that's the Hinox over there. Awesome. Okay. Now it's gonna go down there. I'm not gonna go down there with him sleeping there. That won't end well for me. Anyone who's watched me play knows that I'm bad at this stuff. Well, I try to collect that. There we go. Well, I'm not gonna be able to climb anywhere here with it raining like that. But yeah, no. Sorry about all of the technical problems, guys. I hope you at least enjoyed my, rant about the ruins of Lanayru Promenade, which we'll go ahead and remove that sticker, because we've looked at that one, and there's not really a lot of ruins here. There's the spring up here, which we'll eventually get to, because there are shrines there that we'll want to collect whenever I go through and do the shrine run for this area. Let's see. That almost looks like a ramp, a dock there. Let's see. I think that's a moblin base. Bokoblin base. So yeah. Thank you all for joining us today. I hope you, again, enjoyed listening to me. This was the racetrack. We've already talked about that one. So the only other ruin left to talk about in this area is Fort Hetato, which we'll go take another look at that one later. So yeah, thank you all for joining me today. I hope you had a great time. Be safe, love you all, and have a great day. Bye.
Thank you so much for joining us today. If you liked what you saw, please feel free to subscribe. Also leave a comment, because I'd love to hear if you noticed something that I missed while I was playing, or there's something that you maybe don't agree with me on terms of like what sort of theme they might be going for in the game. Please leave a comment, subscribe, and if you really like what you saw, feel free to hit the notification bell. That way, anytime I post a video, you'll be the first to know. I love you all. Hope you have a great day and be safe.